Good evening, everyone. How are we doing today? Okay. All righty. Those here represented, have you completed your EducaSoft pieces?
Yes, sir.
Good job, Shanae. Ash, will you stay?
Did two of them, sir.
Good job, my friend. Wizard, will you stay?
Sir, I did all three.
We're on our way in passing this course with no fear. So that's why I'm putting you guys under pressure. I know some of you have been messaging me, but guess what? I am not here to be liked. I am here to get my work done up. You guys can pass it, applied math, and move on. So I'm really happy for that. All right. I'm going to give the others maybe about another, I'll come back about 7:15, and normally give a little time to get in between classes. You had a class just now? Or this is the first class?
We had a class just now, sir.
All right. I'll give the others a little bit of time, just a little bit of time. I'll come in at 7:15. What I'll ask you guys to do in the meantime, though, is to log on to your EducaSoft, because I'm going to go through Educa today. There are two things that I wanted. I want to finish the document that I was working on, and finish the document I was working on, and then I need to go to EducaSoft to get some stuff done up, because I recognize some people have not even logged on. So I really congratulate those of you who have completed, those of you here that completed stuff already. All right, I'll give the others a few to go through. Wow, somebody really moving, man. Somebody complete flat 4 already. Nice. So, okay.
Sir, are you going to go through them?
They said, no, sir. Me, negative. All right. All right. Let me just. All right. Somebody's asking, I sent me a message to send a link, but I don't know what is happening to my system. It's freezing. Can somebody just post the link in the WhatsApp group, please? And thanks. Okay, never mind. She's in now. The student is in now. All right, thanks.
Good night, Sir Sean.
Good night. I was just asking the class to send the link for me because it's mine is freezing up. I was asking them to do it. All right. What I'm asking you guys to do in the meantime, I'm just waiting on another 5 minutes for the others to join. I'm going to ask you to go and log on to your Editorsoft in the meantime for me, please. In the meantime, so that and do some work in the meantime. Thank you. Okay, good evening again, students, and I trust that today finds you very well. I am ready to begin. Are we up and ready? Are we okay? Ready to go? Hello, somebody, anybody?
Sir, can you repeat what you said, please?
No, I'm just saying I am up and ready to go now. I was giving you guys a little break. So I'm
Sir,
saying I'm ready.
for the road, man, sir. Ready, ready, ready for the
You're
road.
Yes,
ready.
ready like Freddy.
Ready like Freddy. Ready like Freddy. All right. So there are a few of you who are going to be running into a little bit of difficulty with me. Um, um, a little later on. Students, let me tell you something. I am particularly focused on you all doing, completing, and passing the course. Some of you are wasting time already. I see that. Some of you are not pulling the weight that I expect you to pull. And as a result of that, I am going to be doing all that I can to get you guys to do some work. One way of doing that is having you guys complete your assessments on a weekly basis. You must complete your assessments on a weekly basis. Now, there are a few students that I must pick up. There are a few students that I must pick up. Because those students have completed their pieces for this week. Tracy Ann is one of those students. Amoy is one of those students. Amoy Argument brought up. Naomi is one of those students. Ashley is one of those students, and Ashley gave me enough brought up. Shanice Johnson is one of those students. Angelina is halfway there, but at least she start. Jodian, you are yet to start. Shanae, pick up yourself. You've given me all that I want. Dericio, you've given me only a piece and you don't finish that piece yet. So we need to go. Alice, Zia, I need for you to start. Shariki, pick up your good self because you've completed my work for this week. Students, I'm not joking. I am not joking. I'm getting you to where I want you to be. So those names that I called just now, and for those of you who are in here, and the comments that I made, if you have your friends, and you say, boy, you know, so sorry, so you need to start, call them, make them know so them have. I gave you up until 11:59, but it's an American system. So, well, it was originated out of India, but the hub is in America. It's going to be at about 10:59 because you're an hour ahead. 10:59 p.m. So you have up until 10:59 tonight to complete the pieces. The pieces are not difficult. 14 questions each. They are not difficult. You can complete them. Students, if you don't complete them, you're going to get a 0. It's going to affect your 20%. All right. So with that said, I want us to get going. I want us to get going. Oh no, I don't want to share anything. Get off. All right. So we need to now look at the cost factor. By the way, are there any questions before I move into this? Because I'm finishing off this and then I'm going to jump into Edico. I'm finishing off this and then I'm going to jump into Edico. Are there any questions of me before I move into cost factor? Okay. So it says a cost factor is a ratio that illustrates the relationship between the edible cost and the original as purchase price. So we need to look at the cost factor. The cost factor can be illustrated either in decimal or in percentage. right? There are two types of cost factors. The first one is a cost factor per pound, and the second one is going to be a cost factor per portion. Cost factor per pound, cost factor per portion. See it right here? I have the cost factor per pound, and this is the last piece because I recognize that I started from here, green beans. I told you that when you listen is accompaniment. Green beans, standard portion size, as purchase cost, as purchase weight, as purchase cost per pound. Then we start here, so we'll come here, so edible cost per pound, cost portion, talk truth. Am I right? Am I right or am I right?
You're right,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Good. So we just have these two last things to look at: cost factor per pound and cost factor per portion. All right. Cost factor per pound, cost factor per portion. All right. So let's go cost factor per pound. So we're going to look at the cost factor per pound or the cost factor per portion. So the cost factor per pound illustrates the relationship between the edible cost per pound and the as purchased cost per pound, right? So it shows the relationship between the edible cost per pound and the cost factor per pound, right? So what we're going to be doing, we're going to be the edible cost per pound, and we're going to divide it by the as purchased cost per pound. The edible cost per pound, and we're going to divide it by the as purchased cost per pound. Now, you know, I'm going to ask a question. And anybody who answer this question correctly, me know say not gonna pass the course. Anybody who answer the question here right, you know them gonna pass the course. Listen up. So I'm saying that a cost factor is a ratio that illustrates a relationship between the edible cost and the original as purchase price. The cost factor can be illustrated in two forms: percentage or decimal. There are two types of cost factors: per pound and per portion. So the cost factor per pound illustrates the relationship between the edible cost per pound and the as purchased cost per pound. And I give an example. So this is the cost factor per pound. So it's going to be the edible cost per pound divided by the as purchased cost per pound. And that's the cost factor per pound. I'm doing that and I'm getting 1.095, which really works out to be 109.5%. Can anyone interpret that 109.5%, please? Given reasons. I want somebody to explain what that 109.5 is, given reasons. What is it saying? Okay, so I now need to go to my other method. My method is when I ask a question and nobody answers, I then go to my register and I call upon students.
Sir, I'm thinking.
You're thinking, all right, Tracy, I give you 2 more minutes to think. So my question is, so the edible cost per pound divided by the as purchased cost per pound, right? And that is going to be the cost factor per pound. We did our calculation and we're getting 109.5% or 1.095%. How do you interpret that? What is that saying to you? If you listen to my stories in the evenings, you should be able to answer this. I don't want me to come to class with the stories and say, yeah, another story. The stories are for a particular purpose. Talk to me. Shani, talk to teacher. What do you think that 109.5% is representing?
Sir, I can guess, sir.
Why not? Go right ahead.
Say, so what you think it represents, sir?
Mhm.
Sir, the total amount of all of the stuff that was purchased, sir. The total percentage of it all, sir.
What about the total percentage of it? What about it? What about it?
So I think the 109.5% represents it, sir. Like
Okay.
I think it's sir maybe like at the profit of how much after everything is cleaned and stuff like that, sir, and the cost is and you put a price on it and stuff like that, sir.
All right. Shanice, so tell me, what price you putting on it? You're getting very warm. What price you putting on it?
The edible price, sir.
The edible what?
The edible cost, sir.
The edible first?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Good try. Anybody else?
Sir, are the cost per portion, sir.
The cost per portion?
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry. Does it mean that your markup should be a 109.5%?
Okay. All right. Getting why?
Sir,
Why?
sir, I think I have it, sir. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Sir, I think the what you paid for it, sir, and what you're going to make would be 109.5% of
All
what
right.
you paid, sir.
So you are actually saying pretty much the same thing, but and I'm gonna ask a pair of you, why? Did I put a markup on it?
If you no, sir.
Aha. So why?
Sir, because remember,
Because
sir,
Mhm.
yeah, it's sir, I don't remember the word that you use. A come something.
The accompaniment?
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
So the price will go up a little bit more, seeing as though you wouldn't serve it as how it is butter. Maybe you would have blanch it or you sear it or something like that, sir. And it is accompanied by something, sir. So you would be able to put a little more money on it, seeing as though it's not there by itself, sir. So you would be able to make a bit more profit than what you paid for it, sir.
Okay. Ash, you agree with her?
not necessarily, sir. I would say it's 109 because you combine everything, meaning that the edible cost, that's after you remove the wastage and everything, and of course somebody have to pay for that as well.
Mhm.
So the purchase cost, that I mean everything, the edible and the waste. So when you combine everything at the end of the day, it should be 109, including the edible and the waste and everything, your service and everything. And so
Why?
it's 109 for
Why?
5%.
So you are a little bit closer than Shanice now. You're 2 steps closer than Shanice now.
Sir?
Ashley, why? Why Ashley? No, I'm just saying, Shanice, that Ashley's 2 steps ahead of you now. And I'm asking
Yes, sir.
Ashley, why? Ashley, think why? The rest of you,
Why?
what about
Why
yeah, why?
what, sir?
Why 109? You just said a whole lot of things a while ago, which makes sense, and I'm asking you now why.
Sir, because you have to put your markup, you can't buy it for $50 and
Hold
sell
on.
it for
Hold,
$50.
hold on. So
You
did
have to
I
do
put
your
a
business to make a profit.
right?
So you
I
have to
agree with you.
increase back your prices that you purchase it for and with an additional cost.
But my question to you, did I put a markup on it? That's what I'm asking you.
Yes, sir, you do it.
Okay, Loris, you said I did. When did I put the markup, Loris?
Think I got 1.093. I think you put like a 1% markup or so on it.
Oh, when? Where?
Uh after you do your total cost assessor, when you add the accompaniments and so I think you put a percentage on it, if I'm not 1%. at
So
the end.
my question to you, did anybody see me put on in all of the conversations I had? Anybody saw me put on any 1% or anything or any percent at all on anything? Come talk to me. Nikela, what say you? Hmm? Jodian, what say you?
Sir, sir, give me a little time, sir. Go to somebody else and come back. Sir, may I try process everything?
Okay then. Dericia, what say you?
So, so I kind of understand a little bit, but
Mhm.
you would have to go back over for me, please.
Okay. Naomi, what do you think it is, Naomi? The 109.5%. What do you think? How do you think I end
Sir,
up?
I think it's the edible cost and the portion, sir. The purchase cost. And
What
sir,
I'm
that's I
asking,
think.
yeah, what I'm asking is why you think I got 109.5? I want you to
Sir, because in everything, the edible cost, the purchase, the trimmings and the service, maybe that come to the 109.5%.
What about that? So you're getting warmer. What about that come to the 109.5%?
So when I check up everything, sir, how much pound you buy it for, how much you sell edible cost for, sir, and the service, maybe that.
All right.
So,
Shriki,
sorry,
go ahead. Go
sorry.
ahead.
No, I was asking, so you basically want to know how he got the 1.095.
Yeah, I know who I got it to know, but I want you to interpret it for me. What is that 109.5 saying to me?
So for me, I'm thinking that 109.5 is
Mhm.
basically what we got from the edible costs
Mhm.
and the purchase costs.
Mhm. Yeah, man, you're saying the same thing like Naomi. I want you to interpret. Tell me no. Tell me.
And that would be the amount the cost that you will sell it per pound, or
The cost that I would
uh,
sell per pound.
uh, all right, no, sir, take it back.
Okay.
We take it back. All right, never mind.
I give it two more somebodies. Two more somebodies. Two more somebodies. Um, Shanice, you don't talk yet. Is Shani spoke? Shani, you're the one who spoke earlier, right, Shani?
Sir, I'm always speaking, sir. This is Shanice, sir.
Shanice, you play too rough. Molton, what say you? Shani? You know, it's really not nice when somebody's having a conversation with you and you sit down there and say to yourself, you can go and call, come in now unmute. It's really not a nice thing. Because I'm sure if you're saying, sir, 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 and then I don't answer, and then I come on and say, Naomi, what is it? But sir, I was calling you. You can feel away. So when I call upon Uno must answer me. Answer me and say, boy, sir, me blank. But let me know. Don't let me have to call upon you and call upon the same person over and over. Jesus. Come talk to me. I need two more. Somebody's to answers. Who has not spoken? Let me see if you're honest.
Me, sir, I can answer, because I'm a blank too. Blank.
Blank. Okay. Anybody else? There's there are two other people who didn't answer. I've been asking some questions, and if you know you didn't answer, just unmute for me, please. Let me answer the question. All right. You're not honest. Because I know you and you know. Thank you, please. Thank you, please. I'm gonna take guinea. I'm gonna take some guinea. I'm gonna stone you with the guinea. And there's one other person, Miss Trace, come talk to teacher. I was asking what do you think about this 109.5? Explain the 109. So we know how we get the 109.5. It's going to be the edible cost per pound divided by the as purchased cost per pound, right?
Yes,
so we know we get 105.9. Me want to I want you to explain why I got something that is greater than 100%. Some people are suggesting, sir, because I added profit. I can't remember adding a profit when I was doing the question with these past couple of days. Talk to me. Why?
So you're making 100% of what you spent. You make back your money and more, and the 9.5 is the trimmings you're keeping account for.
Jesus, thank you very much, Ashley. Oh my God, it took me like about half an hour to get that out of Uno. You remember teacher said to Uno, now listen when teacher teach, you know. You remember teacher said to you that when Burger King have that loss of the £2, that them not going to just give it the loss, so them going to pass on the loss to us. Anybody remember? Do you hear me say so?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yeah, man. Because when Burger King buy the £24 or the green beans or the lettuce, for argument's sake, and them trim and cut and trim and cut and trim and cut and them lose £2, Burger King's not going to say, oh, I bought £100 and my edible portion is going to be £98. I will just absorb the loss of that. I said, no. Burger King is going to go and recalculate the edible cost per pound. Remember, the as purchase cost per pound was $1.58, you know. The as purchase cost per pound was $1.58 because about £24. So it's going to be and about £24 at $38. So 38 divided by 24 is going to give me 1.58. It means that I pay $1.58 per pound. But because Burger King is not going to absorb that cost. Matter of fact, any good businessman now absorb the cost. Me not absorb it neither. Me not absorb it. Think of it this way. Loris got to work and she's supposed to work from 9 o'clock to 5 o'clock. But because Loris lived 4 behind Jesus on turn right, Loris reached her work from 7 o'clock. Loris sitting in the staff lounge, and then she have one troublesome supervisor who come and say, he can come do this for me, please. He can come, this guest is asked, the person at the front desk don't come in. He can come check in these. We have a long line at reception. He can come check in some customer. And Loris, because she love her job and she love the tourism industry, she say, you know what, not a problem. It's because we know all aspects of the hotel. I can do whatever it is. And Loris go and Loris do the stuff. And Loris work from 7:30 right up until 9 o'clock. And then know when Loris leave there, so for go change, no, for go do our banqueting. The supervisor said, but you're late. He said, no, I was early, but you know, the manager called for me because the short staff at the front to do the stuff. And then give thing. And guess what? The manager at the front desk now go pay Lori no extra money because she did ask Lori to do her a favor. And guess what? No. Loris said, no, ma'am, I'm sorry. Having my breakfast, I can't go now. Loris is not going to be seen as a team player. And then no, put it this way. You're supposed to leave at 5 o'clock. Somebody's supposed to relieve you at 5 o'clock. But the person don't come until 6 o'clock, and you know, as a responsible person, you can't leave until because the place can't be unmanned. because they don't want the guest to be calling and can't get through someone. So you call the person and say, boy, Mr. Shan, where you there? I say, no, so me just wake up, sorry, me oversleep. Give me half an hour. I say, boy, Jesus, you know, so me haven't to be able to go pick up. All right, take your time and come. Half an hour turn 1 hour. You don't get paid for that. So what I'm saying to you is, the company is not willing to operate at a loss. The company is far from willing to operate at a loss. No company wants to operate at a loss, right? So what is going to happen now is that when Loris gets to work, Loris recognizes that every time she go in, you remember, you know, she's supposed to start work 9 o'clock. Her shift is 9 to 5. But Loris reached work early and she said, no, I'm going to come in and sit down and cool off, eat my breakfast and sit down and just relax looking at the lunchroom. Boss man, supervisor on the front, she said, boy, Loris, they are work early and you can't get a thing or two to her. So Loris eat one morning, then the following morning, then by the time I check her stop at 8 times for the month, Loris said and she not get an extra cent. Loris going to decide to eat a plan, that's free labor. So she's still going to reach work early, but she'll go sit on her car this time. And then she'll go carry 2 pillows. And she'll go set her alarm and she'll go like one sleep in her car. And when the 9 o'clock come, minutes to 9 o'clock, she'll get up and just straighten out herself and then go to work. Nobody wants to operate at a loss. Absolutely no one wants to operate at a loss. So I'm saying to you, my edible cost per portion is going to be, or my edible cost per pound rather, is going to be at a higher price than my as purchase cost per pound. Because what it is that I'm now looking into, how did we get that 1.73? Anybody remember how we got that 1.73?
Where is the table, sir?
No, we
Sir,
now show the table. Now show the table. That's why I asked the question like that trace. We now show the table.
and me asking us, sir.
Oh, hush. Now tell that
Okay,
point.
sir. Oh, we get it again. After we had the total weight, and then
Let me help you, Tracy. How did we get the one? What is the 1.58 representing?
the 1.58, I think it is representing the as purchase cost.
As purchase
pound.
cost.
How did we get the as purchase cost per pound? You're correct. How did we get the as purchase cost per pound?
All right. So what would you do again?
You go and market,
You go market.
you buy 24 pounds of yam, and the man them tell you say $100 for the 24 pounds of yam. I want to find out how much is 1 pound. Where you do?
What me do again, sir?
Me not tell you. Who you?
Sir, me can
Hear
try?
the question, sir.
Try for me, Jody.
Why?
Sir, for as purchase cost per pound, would it be the as purchase cost over the as purchase weight, sir? What would that equal the as purchase cost? Sir, me no know. Is it that, sir?
Okay, correct. So
Okay.
should the person pay $38 for the 24 pounds of bean, right? Talk to me now. Me not share the table in effect, supposed to remember the table.
Yes,
$24
sir.
good.
24
sir.
pound.
So right. So divide 38 divided by 24 until we get.
We get the 1.58, sir.
1.58, sir.
Duh. Right? So what me I said to you is you buy 24 pounds of beans and you pay $38 for it. So 38 divided by the 24, you know, say that is going to be your as purchase cost per pound.
Okay.
No, I'm saying to you, how do you think we got the edible cost per pound? How do you think we got the edible cost per pound now? Talk to me. You know the as purchase cost per pound. As purchase cost per pound is going to be how much money you pay for the something over the total weight. The as purchase weight. So how do you think I'm going to get the as purchase cost per pound? The edible cost per pound, sorry.
Sir,
After you calculate the trimming, sir.
Yeah, when we do the trimming. Yeah, when you calculate the trimmings, we are going to do the trimmings.
I gotta say, I suggested, I remember the term that you used, but I think with the trimming, maybe I could have sell it like to one farmer, somebody, so
Yeah,
you make that money as miscellaneous, so you add it to it.
yeah, but where you just say, well, look, it's true. But coming for that part here, how do we calculate the edible cost per pound?
May I try remember what I miss, sir. Whenever I get none of them with so well, I may try my best, sir. Well,
Anybody, somebody by Loris want to look on it?
Sir, give me a minute, this thing. It must have
Sir, what's the
divided them.
question? Could you repeat it, please?
So I'm saying to you, my as purchase cost per pound, I bought 24 pounds of green beans for $38. And I want to find my as purchase cost per pound. It's going to be my $38 divided by my 24. My 24, because I bought 24 pounds. I want now to tell me how to calculate the edible cost per pound. We did this last week, and that's why I'm not training the table, because I'm forcing it to remember.
So, sir, was it?
Sir, the edible cost per pound, sir, that would be after you clean up and stuff, sir. You divide it by the amount.
So one way I'm going to divide, forget that.
Sir, 1 second, let me tell this. Sir, the $38 by the 22 pounds, because the waste would be 2 pounds.
Very good. Students, it says to me that you are not following what it is that I'm doing. And that's why I'm so, you may think that, Lord, sir, so angry tonight. No, it's not angry, no. I am, and that's why somebody asks, I was about to say Tracy, but Tracy, this is not me, sir. Somebody asked, sir, let me see the table, please. And I said, no, I'm not show you the table, because I want you to be able now to internalize what is happening. Again, remember, we tell you, so the man, them not stand the loss, So the man, them have to go recalculate something. So remember, the as purchase cost per pound is going to be $1.58. That if everything is 100% usable. But since it's not 100% usable and you're losing some trimming, 2 pounds even, you can recalculate your edible cost per pound. And your edible cost per pound now is going to be higher than your as purchase cost per pound. So it means that for each pound of the something, I'm going to sell it for $1.73. But sir, why is it higher than the as purchase cost per pound? Because we are not giving the Burger King any money. Sorry, Burger King is not going to absorb the loss. Burger King is going to rework something in such a way that they don't lose. They're passing on the loss to us, which is right, because everybody goes into our business to make money. So in order for me now to calculate the cost factor is going to be the edible cost per pound divided by the as purchase cost per pound. So that $1.73, yes, Shanice, you're correct. It's going to be 38 divided by 22. So one of them is going to be 38 divided by 22, which is an edible cost per pound. And the other one is going to be 38 divided by 20 pounds, which is 24 pounds, which is an as purchase cost per pound. All right? And then that is going to give my cost factor per pound. All right? Make sure you're not following. All right? So it means that the edible cost per pound is 1.95 times greater than the as purchase cost per pound. Or that the edible cost per pound is 109.5% of the as purchase cost per pound. The cost factor portion per portion illustrates the relationship between the edible cost per portion and the as purchase cost per pound. All right? Now, so that's what the cost factor per pound is. If we look at the cost factor per portion, we know that the edible cost per portion is going to be 32 cents based on our calculation. And we're dividing that by the 1.58 to give a 0.203 or 20.3%. Right? Remember, students, the man now stand the loss. Now stand the loss. I'm gonna ask you a question. Maybe some of you know and some of you don't know. But if you know, you know. And I won't ask if you know anybody at Thief Light. But do you know that there are some customers on the JPS grid that steal electricity?
Yes, sir.
All right. I was victim of it. No, like it wasn't electricity, it was cable. One day I came home from work early and I was supposed to go back for our evening class, just like I'm having evening class with you. Came home about, the 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, base man, but evening class now start until 5 o'clock. I said, no, I'm now sit down at school so late, man. Sure. Now come eat some food and watch 2 TV, and then after that, we just ropes and just reach back down to school and teach me night class, and then, ropes again and come back home. Me, with a nice bit of warm up, thing I go on nice, I mean, I inhale the food, nice, and I watch the cable, boom, cable gone. I said, but it's not safe. But when I was driving in, I recognized that I saw the cable people them out the door. So I put on the little food now and say, yo, I go on right here, so man, I watch the cable and I just cut off the cable. So then one of the bright man said to me, say, because you're bridging cable, I say, excuse me? I said, brethren, learn this. Me not do them things here. So I call the head office and say, yo, when I have some bright people out here tell me, say, oh, me I bridge something. And this is my account number. This is the name on the account. And then 2 twos, apparently the man them call him and say, no, that customer is a legitimate customer. So the big boss outside come and say, come let me show you something. He said, me stand up, I mean, look next door, my neighbor, the people them have some little something, they hook up, some cable, something they hook up. And the man in my teeth, me cable. I mean, never did I know. So me I pay cable for the whole community. I mean, I know. So that's why sometimes I wonder, oh, my cable move so, shaky. So the man say, yo, you are disconnected here. You soon get it back. I said, do you think? And when I went up and looked over, I recognized that electricity was being stolen as well. I said, blow. My point is, when JPS knows, and they do, that there is leakage of their electricity on the line, do you think JPS say, oh, we're going to stand that loss? Yes or no?
No, sir, them send it on your bill, we are pay it.
Thank you very much. So everybody in the community there, I got pay for the electricity with the other people in my thief. So your neighbor thief electricity, you and the other neighbors, they might pay for that person. Real talk. But guess what? JPS are recoup their money, But guess what? If the popo catch the person who are thief the electricity, remember say they might get locked up, or JPS are going to say, well, they're doing it for 5 years, and over the 5 years, they might use $1.2 million worth. And the judge said, if they can't pay the $1.2 million, they're going to go to jail. And the man link him dupes and say, yo, me can't go to jail. And him say, sorry, man, me do a thing for you. And him pay the money. Do you think JPS is going to come back and say, okay, Naomi, I did take up money out of it to pay for Mr. Shan Light. Here you go. Them not do it because I'm going to end up making more money. It's just like the man who now sells his trimmings to somebody else, but yet still recouping the money from the customers because he's ending up making more money on his money. Am I clear right there?
Yes, sir.
It's just Naomi, that what I just said, what I got clear to?
Understanding, yes, sir.
Next trace. But I'm gonna say it one more time, and then I'll continue. So I could have go in my bed and lay down and have this conversation with myself and say, okay, Mr. Shan, when JPS do this something, what happened? And then Mr. Shan answer himself. I'm gonna have a nice conversation with myself. Real talk.
Sir,
Sir,
ahead.
I'm listening, sir.
Sir, may I ask you a question? Talking to yourself is wrong?
Not a thing. Nobody can turn a light on you when you talk to yourself.
Sir, I was at ILO the other day and I was talking to myself and I was buying something. And a man says, seriously? You're talking to yourself? You know that is not good to talk to yourself. I say, yeah, I talk to myself all the time.
Nobody can turn a light on me.
What is wrong with you? I say, sir, I chat to myself all the time.
Me have big conversation and I not want to talk to myself, Me I'll answer myself. I ask a question and turn around and say, but the point I'm making those students, when I ask you questions in class, you need to answer me. If any day you make me lose my energy to come to this class, I go come to class and say, Lord, applied maths again. And then I go come to class and I go say, to calculate the cost factor per pound, it can be edible cost per pound divided by the as purchased cost per pound. All right, next, the edible cost per portion divided by the as purchased cost per portion is equal to the cost factor per pound. All right, students, we'll finish with the topic. We're moving on. Oh, no, want me to do that?
Sir, you're mad?
Okay.
No, sir.
Oh,
Some-
sir.
Someone
If
want
you
to
explain and sometimes when I understand, supposed to do that.
all right. No, I stop me. Shan, stop me and say, hold on, mister. You know, something I catch that? No, man, I want to have the conversation. It's like what last week class is nice. When I was talking about something and then I go touch Lori's palm. She have one corn on her big toe, her little toe. And I go touch it. And she squealed and she said, Jesus, Peter, and me, I talk about right this. This is how we share experiences in class. And this is how we learn. Because some of you have experiences in the hotel industry already. Some of you don't have. Pressing pause. I did speak to my student to come and talk to you because I know you tourism students, and it's just a matter of time for me to start talk to you about this and see me start talk already. And he says to me that he's more than willing to do it. So I'm going to see if I can have him come in on Thursday when we start the class at 5 o'clock. So they need to come in early. But before I move on, let me just give you a little piece of something. So on Sunday, I was treated like a king. And I went to a particular place. And just as the family was about to be seated, the banqueting manager says, I know this face. And when I looked up, I just smiled, and the two of we were in a long embrace. My past student from hospitality and tourism management, Excelsior Community College, big manager, big hotel in big Jamaica. I felt really good. To the point where one sitting tastes nice, and I come and say, yo, that's something that tastes nice, you know. One piece of carrot for eat. And she just laughed and said, all this me teach. You're a good teacher. And then now got it full and I start walk up and down in the people them place. And front desk operator, check-in personnel person, pass and say, but hold on there. Mr. Shana, you that? I say, rock store. I say, how we do you, sir? I say, sir, remember, I said, tourism used to teach me now, you know. Yeah, man. From me left, I used to be there, sir. I said, but you're not going good, man. And before I left, another student, so it's 3 students I found on Sunday in one place at one hotel. Hello, I want next year, I find many of you in the hotels. But before you do that, you have to go get a qualification. These are students who I'm telling you about who complete their bachelor's in hospitality management. You guys are still at the associate level. So come on, man, rushing yourself off. It is going to happen. It is going to happen, but you have to put your head to it. And I'm not telling that these students were bright students, but they listen to their teachers. They listen to their teacher and they make it. And they're making it. So come on, man. Come on. When I answer the question, I want you to talk to me. And if it happen again, I'm just going to stop talk. I'm really going to stop talk because we're going to make you know my bets. All right. Where's Jonathan? You're not coming class? Loris, leave me alone. All right. All right, let's go. Angelina, is this your first class?
No, sir.
Okay, it kind of the name kind of not ringing a bell, but anyhow, let's go.
Sir, you can actually hear me?
Yeah, man.
Oh, why me feel like all along? I don't know, yeah.
All right, let's go. So now, so the edible cost, the cost factor per portion is going to be my edible cost per portion divided by as purchased cost per pound. And we had that 32 cents divided by that, and it's going to give me my stuff. All right. So here what is happening now as I wrap up this area. It says the edible cost per portion is going to be 0.203 times the original as purchase cost per pound, or edible cost per portion is 20.3. Remember, you know, I can multiply by 100% in order to convert my decimal to a percentage of its original as purchase cost per pound. It is understood that the as purchase costs increase or decrease on a regular basis due to a change in the season, supply and demand, the popularity of the products, etc. You know, if you on Sunday, I love watermelon. And on Sunday, the man them took out some watermelon and I say, this is not happening. All the skin of the watermelon was a little shriveled. And I said, nothing more than them have the watermelon, them know what the watermelon spoils, where them do them freeze it. Or do something to it. It really wasn't fresh.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I freeze it. So kind of, the frost, it shrivel up the skin.
Yes, ma'am. Very shriveled. And it not taste good. It tastes springy. When you bite it, a pure water come out of it. Because you can see that it was frozen and the frost bites was still in the watermelon. It just never tastes good. And I'm saying to myself, I said to a family member, when them do things like this, what them need to do is just cut up the watermelon and just make a nice little melon drink. Just make a little melon drink, because people can bite it and spit it out because it don't taste good. All right. Anyhow, it says that it is therefore impossible. So it can increase or decrease. That's the point I was making. It can increase or decrease, right? Due to the changes. So sometimes I can get lobster because it's lobster season. So I can go to the restaurant and say, oh, may I have a curry lobster or a buttered lobster, whatever it is. And there are times I go and I cannot get lobster because it's out of season, right? When it is out of season, what the man them do is buy the lobster, scrape out the meat, freeze it, and then he say, do you have any lobster? I said, no, it's not on the season. And then you hear the waitress come and say, but if you want, you know, you can get a serving, but we're not supposed to be selling. They say, yeah, man, we want the serving straight up. Let me tell you something. Do you know that when lobster is out of season, and even if you secure the meat, you did have more than enough lobster during season, and you just scrape out the meat and have the meat frozen? Do you know that if the inspectors come at the time when—
Yes, sir, it is illegal. You can be charged.
You can be charged. You can be charged. And even if me prove to you, say, you know, say, lobster season done, say yesterday, and I can prove to you, say, I bought this from 3 months ago, I still can be charged because I'm supposed to disperse of every bit of the meat before the season come into effect. Anybody knew that away from Norris?
I knew, sir,
Yeah,
because as I
ma'am.
told you that I used to work in Port Royal.
Oh, yes, that's true, Trace. Yeah, man. So you're not supposed to. No, if when Tracy got Port Royal, you know Coco, Tracy?
What, sir?
You know Coco?
Cuckoo?
All right, never mind. We'll talk. We'll talk. No, so what I'm saying to you is, if Tracy is going to serve me and Tracy say, me not trust the man enough, him look like one inspector, one upstanding, somebody who knows somebody. She could tell me something, I have no lobster. But if somebody come down and I look a regular customer and say, you know, so the season done, but yeah, man, you can get some curried lobster. You're not gonna get it in the shell. And guess what? Sometimes they don't store the frozen lobster on site. It is stored elsewhere. Because if the inspectors ever come, and the inspectors not going to tell you when they're coming, they're going to show up and then find it, you are going to be fined. Real talk. All right? Real talk. So it says no. It is therefore impossible to prepare a yield test on a case of green beans every time the as purchased cost fluctuates. Anybody remember the conversation that I was having with Johnny? When I was saying that you try to buy from the same supplier so that you have some level of consistency. Anybody remember that conversation?
Yes, sir, I do.
All
Yes,
right.
sir.
So this is it. Let me show you what it is that we're talking about. Boom. Let me highlight it. So hold us up, you know, say the computer now. It have a mind of its own and not sure. Yeah, so me try to highlight it, Baba. Let me read that part again. It is therefore impossible to prepare a yield test on a case of green beans every time the as purchased cost fluctuates. It's impossible. It's going to be way too much calculation. And some people just don't know how to do the calculation. That's why I'm teaching you. Right? So it is important to understand the relationship between the edible cost and the as purchased cost originally paid to be able to recalculate the new edible cost without performing a new yield test whenever the as purchased cost changes. All right, I won't go through this part here. Okay, yeah, let me do it. Let me do it. Let me do it. So what I'm saying to you is what I just said to you, the impossibility to go through all of the calculation again that we did earlier. It's going to be time consuming. However, if I know my cost factor, I can use my cost factor to estimate what is going to happen in another scenario when there's a change in the edible, when there's a change in the as purchased cost and the as purchased rate. I have a ratio that I can use now to go and do some calculations. So here what it is saying. Another case of green beans is purchased at a new price of $42 per case. How much will they pay for the first one?
38, sir.
$38, yeah. But this time now, Jonathan, run out and go to Naomi and say, Naomi, yo, you know, I'm a regular customer, what, I'm not beans, you know, you have none? She say, yeah, man. And she say, you know, say, the season run out, you know, so therefore, I sell it for $42. It's a blow, whoa, $42. You know, so $38 means to sell it for him. Say, no, Judge Bridge, we can't go to 38, you know. We can't go down less than 40. You say, it's all right, don't worry about it. Me not have to make the money off of them this time because I'm a regular customer, so I can buy from you for the $42 and sell them for the $42. Me not have to make no money from it from that week one year. It's okay, fine. What we're going to do, the new as purchase cost per pound is going to be $1.75. Anybody say, oh, we get the $1.75?
And I divide the 24 in the 42 pound.
Very good. Very excellent, Naomi. Excellent. Excellent. So remember, over to get the 1.58, the as purchase cost per pound. We divided the 38 by the 24. Now we're going to divide the 42 by the 24 because that's a new price. So still by the 24 pounds, you know. We're still by the 24 pounds. So it's going to be the 42 divided by 24. Give you how much?
1.75, sir.
See, try to yourself.
Yes, sir.
1.75.
Right? Sir, so like how the bean raise, the edible cost now figure raise too.
Same way so.
Okay.
Everything I forgot go up, you know, but the man they must say, Jaja, you know, if we have a cost function for something, I can use my cost function at any point in time. Remember now, when you go to a hotel, guys, sometimes you look at the rate of exchange. They may say to you that they're exchanging the US, them say to you, one US dollar is equals to 120 Jamaican dollars. They may even say 110 Jamaican dollars. And say, blow out the man them TV. right? And then you go to the supermarket and say, you know what, I have US, I can use, and she said, yeah, man. I said, what is the exchange rate? And they may say 125. So different people have their different rates. What we have here now is a cost factor. So in order to get that 1.75, say I put it in brackets, so I do this stuff, it's going to be $32 divided by the 24 pounds. All right?
Sir.
So yes, please.
All right. So this would have been 4%, $4 increase, right? $4 increase. As you mentioned earlier about the hotel and the US. All right. I want to know how we can work out that one, you know, with this. All right. So the US rate today would have been 148. Just an example, because we never check area. So 148. They have the selling price and they have like a buying price. Or the hotel do not then use the ICE price, which is the selling price. Right?
And the lowest price is the buying price.
Yes, sir. So like you the guest now will come to check in, and so you don't have a local ID, then you're gonna get the highest rate. In other ratio here with the food now, say a regular customer now, based on experience, the regular customer will know the price. I would have probably checked on everything. You know, sometimes the company, my boss should have said they about something near miscellaneous. Them now go put it on us. So them like the GCT on it normal, like they would have 17.5% or 15.5%. So in one case where them see like yesterday, like me a regular customer, yesterday would have been this price. So today, because me not get it from a regular customer, it is this price. What then do is put in miscellaneous and try to hide where they do the markup. So how would I do the markup here, sir, if we get that 4%? I'm gonna want to explain this to you, sir.
You know, to be honest with you, there are different ways. You made mention of one. As a regular customer, you may get a discount. You know, they may put it in. I don't know how many of you have had this experience. Going abroad and they said, oh, you're visiting? They said, yeah, where are you from? I said, you know, Jamaica. Oh my goodness, you're from Jamaica and you're coming here for vacation. If I was living in Jamaica, I'd not live in Jamaica. Jamaica is so nice. I say, yeah, man, you know, nice food and beaches, and you start sell your own countryman. And, you know, she said that, oh, do you have a discount card? I said, no, I don't live here. I don't have a social security. I'm just visiting. And she said, okay, don't worry. And she should go in our apron and take out a discount card and swipe the discount and get all a 15% off. It ever happened to anybody yet? No?
No.
Yeah, man.
Not yet, sir.
And I must try it, man.
Sir, we never go train yet. We not know where they run about the airport road.
He said, near me, lazy. He said, sure, near me. Just go easy, no, man. Sure. Yeah, man. So that's what happens. So yes, Loris, that can happen because, I mean, they're so nice that, you know, they want the customer, they want the clients, and, you know, etc., etc. So they will swipe the card and give you a discount, even though you don't have it. And sometimes they said, oh, this can't be used until September 4th. You know, and it's like, oh man, I won't be here September 4th because I'm leaving on the 2nd. I said, all right, don't worry about it. Let me swipe something. And I'm going to find one next one and you can just, so that's a discount. So sometimes that's how they hide it, right, Loris? But there are other times when business not going too good, or COVID, and the man them say absolutely no discount. Absolutely no discount. Watch me. So to determine the new edible cost per pound and the new edible cost per portion, you see this $1.75, it's going to be multiplied by my cost factor per pound. This is as purchase, this is the new as purchase cost per pound, $1.75. I'm going to multiply by my $1, my 1.09, 1.095 by the $1.75, and this now is going to be my new edible cost per pound. So this is going to be my 1.92. So what I'm saying to you is, when you go into the hotels to work, and they give you this cost factor, and they say, oh, just multiply the cost factor. A lot of hotel workers don't have a clue how this cost factor come in. It is based on a calculation that they would have done from before. So in order now to calculate the new as purchased cost per pound, the new edible cost per portion rather, I'm just gonna edible cost per pound. I'm just gonna multiply my cost factor per pound by the new as purchased cost per pound. And I'm gonna end up with $1.92, right? And similarly, I'm gonna do the same thing with the cost factor per portion. So instead of selling the portion for 32 cents, the portion is now going to be sold for 36 cents. Right? I expect it to go up, increase, because they pay more money for the green beans. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. So finally, now it says, even though the increase in cost may only be a few cents, these few cents represent money that the food service operator once found in the profit column. The chef or manager needs to pay attention to the effect that the increase or decrease of the as purchased cost has on the food service operations food cost. Cost factors are tools to help the chef or manager determine changes without having to perform additional yield tests. It's very important. Trust me. In order for the hotel to make money, even with this, we call it now buffet style. People may say, no, so some people walk with them gut in them hand. So me not going to no buffet because buffet going cost more money. The truth of the matter is, once your belly full, you can't get the doggy bag to come out. Once your belly full, and it's really hard for you to go put more money, more food on your belly when your belly full. So you're really not losing. And you're going to price your food item in such a way that if you're doing a special, and the special is $12,000 per person, remember, if you go there and say, sure, I don't feel hungry again, I eat one slice of breadfruit with a piece of chicken, that is not $12,000. So they're making money. Anybody see where I'm going?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. I have come to the end of my unit 1. I have come to the end of my unit 1. And what I want to do is, oh crap, a bit being gone. What I want to do is to maybe, well, I'm not going to give you time because it take too long for me. But to switch focus a bit, let me just repeat myself. Those of you who did not complete my work, if 10:59 comes and you guys still don't do it, you're going to get a 0. Some of you can't afford a 0. And you want to maximize on your coursework pieces. So make sure that you are doing what is required of you. Okay. I'm trying to get a new share. Quick question. If I multiply 21 gallons by 7, what do I get?
84.
147, sir.
84 first.
Sir, 147.
147?
Oh, Jalen is I never hear that, sir. I hear 21.
7 to 14.
So 147 is correct. New version. 28 gallons by 2, I get?
56.
2, 8, 16, and 1. 2, 2, 4, 1, 5, 56 gallons. Bad God. Yeah, me tell you the truth, I not understand. The centimeter something, Sometimes I remember saying if we divide it when it's from millimeter something to centimeter, that did I beat me bad Monday.
No problem. I will go through that.
Sir, there's also another question there that hurt my brain. There's a question there that has something to do like you have 2 feet 8 inches, and it gives you like 3 pieces. I'm sorry for my background. I'm outside inside this house. You have the 3 pieces, and then you're supposed to
sir, that one there. Me
add
know
that
one.
one. But confused. You see, after me add it, sir, me get my amount. Yes, but from there, I noticed that you have a part in the solution. You have a part like it was like plus 1 feet, plus 6 inches. That me confused when it comes to that, and then the working out after. It me confused. I don't know what to do with that question. Then it hurt my brain. I'm being honest.
So you see, for me, sir, sorry to interrupt. When I tried it first and I got it wrong, I think I had to do it over like 3 other times before I got the correct answer.
Sir,
So what I did was just to follow the example.
Right. Yes, Naomi?
I have one where I write it down. I write your name, Mr. Sean, in a capital. Sit down, go to the book. It says 7 gallon, 5 gallon plus 6 quart. And then you take away 3 gallon, 6 quart, and 7.
Yes,
yes,
sir,
that one.
That one.
How many quarts make a gallon?
Sir, that we have to go know the measurement, and that made I practice last night.
But answer my question. How many quarts make a gallon?
4, sir.
4 quarts make a gallon.
Yeah, 4.
So what you have to do is you have to break it down into the simplest unit, and then do your stuff. Work it and twerk it. So if them say 1 gallon and them say 4 quarts, if them give 1 gallon plus 4 quarts, you can't add 1 gallon plus 4 quarts. What you're going to do is to convert everything into quarts. So 1 gallon is 4 quarts. I mean, add another 4 quarts, you can get 8 quarts. But 8 quarts is the same thing as 2 gallons. So you have to know those conversions. Did I do those with you? I can't remember.
You gave us a table, sir.
Absolutely. I only said that to see if someone
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, you got it. So we have to be
I,
able to.
I wasn't at the, sorry to interrupt. I was not the first session, so I didn't receive the table.
Never mind, man. Just look at the recordings. Every document that I use online comes up on the recording. So you can look at the recording. And that's the important thing, guys. Go through the recordings, screenshot it, you can print it from there. All right. Everything that I do, every document that I reference, I am going to bring it up on the screen, share my screen so it is that you can see what is happening. Like I'm sharing the screen now, and you're seeing what is happening. But yes, so 28 times 2 is going to be 56 gallons. All right. So I'm moving from there into another
Sir, and the one them with the mile where them run, them one that to give me headache.
right. All right, you know what I need to do? Let me pause right here and go for my writing tablet so I can do something else with you. Because the rest of them didn't come with the stuff. All right. New share.
Sir, I text you privately because I don't know my one now move from the first quiz.
So I saw that text, Loris. All right, hold on a minute, please. All right, so forgive me here. I couldn't find my writing tablet and I want to just pause based on the comments coming in. I want to just pause and be able to do this with you. I all see my screen?
I'm seeing it, sir.
Good job.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right, so applied math for hospitality. So hold on a minute, please. All right. So look at what I'm going to say. Kick him down, Mr. Don't commit murder. K H D M D C M. Millimeter, centimeter, decimeter, meter, decameter, hecameter, kilometer. Millimeter, centimeter, decimeter, meter, decameter, hecameter, kilometer. So when I go up, when I stop up in a life, what happened to you?
Your millimeter, sir.
No, when them say
Yeah, Excel.
yeah, Excel,
You're
so you get enough,
growing.
you're growing. So that means when you go up, you're going to multiply. When you go down in a life, what happened to you?
You're going to divide, sir, or take
You're going to
away.
divide. You're going to divide. The opposite of multiplication is division.
Okay.
All right. So when I'm going down into my group, I'm going to divide. But remember, no, down is D-O-W-N, down, and divide is D-E. D for D. That's the point I'm making. D for D. So when you go down, you divide. When you go up, you multiply. When you go down, you divide. When you go up, you multiply. So watch me. If I am going to convert from meter to kilometer, I'm going to go 10, 100, 1,000. So if I have 4,000 meters to kilometers, because I want to convert from meters to kilometers, I'm going 10, 100. It means that I need to divide this by 1,000. So 4,000 meters is going to be equal to 4 kilometers. Can you see that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. And if I am given, say, 2,500, see, I'm given 25 kilometers, and I want to convert that to
Meter.
To meter. Where's kilometer on the scale? Down or up?
Down, sir.
And from kilometers to meters, where I'm going, down or up?
Up,
Up,
sir.
sir.
When I go up, what do I do?
Multiply.
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 And if I'm at kilometers and to go up to meters, how many spaces do I go?
4, sir.
Go. 3.
Oh,
1, 2, 3. So because I go up, I have to multiply. So this 25 will now have to be multiplied by 1,000. You notice the number of spaces that I go up is going to be denoted by the number of zeros.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to end up with 25,000 meters. So 25 kilometers is the same thing as 25,000 meters. But guess what? You may not use the millimeters and the centimeters and the decimeter and the meter and the decameter and hectometer and kilometer as much. You may use this. Same kick him down. You see this mister? I'm going to call it unit. Whatever unit I want, that I'm going to put right there. So this one could be G, that I'm going to call grandma. Kick him down, grandma. Don't commit murder. Watch this one. Kick him down, grandma. Don't commit murder. Milligram, centigram, decigram, gram, decagram, hecagram, kilogram. So you bought two kilograms of rice. So you bought 2 kilograms of rice, 2 kilos of rice. And you want to convert those 2 kilograms of rice into grams. Uh-oh. You bought 2 kilograms of rice and you want to know how many grams of rice you have. When I go up, I do what?
I multiply.
When I go down, I do what?
divide.
All right. So I'm at 2 kilograms and I'm going up to grams. It's grams I want, don't?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to go 10, 100, very good, 1,000. So I'm going to multiply by 1,000. So 2 times 1,000 equals 2,000. So I'm going to have 2,000 grams. So 2,000 grams is the same thing as 2 kilograms. Any question?
No, sir. Just don't move it yet. Let me take a screenshot.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Right. That's really what it is, you know. I'm gonna give you another one though.
Sir, just for clarity, when you're counting from kilogram and you're going up to gram. You start from the kilogram, 10, 100, and 1,000.
It's every space that I move. So
Okay.
kilogram to hecagram is 1 space. Hecagram to decigram is another space. That's 2 spaces. And decigram to gram is going to be 3 spaces. So I can't start counting at.
That's why
Right.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
No problem. I'm gonna do a new share and show you something. Anybody remember this? When I say 1 kilogram is equal to 1,000 grams?
Yes, sir.
That means if 1 kilogram is equal to 1,000 grams, that means 2 kilograms is equal to 2,000 grams down.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Did I just calculate it a while ago and I show you that the 2 kilograms is equal to 2,000 grams?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I have given you this stuff. And I can't fail the exam, you know, because guess what? When I have the information, only just no need to use the information. Only need to use the information. I'm gonna show you now.
Your voice sound a bit, little bit low.
My voice, so I guess because I'm talking so much, it's kind of fading. All right. I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you something right here.
Sir, where is the screen?
You not see my screen?
Oh, sir.
You not see my screen? Just showing. Anybody see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
What you say?
All right, watch me. We know that 1,000 grams is equal to 2.2 pounds. I want to find out 1 pound is. Remember, 1 pound is going to be 454, you know. That's what 1 pound is, 454. But I know 1,000 grams is equals to 2.2 pounds. So I'm going to say 2.2 pounds will represent 1,000 grams. So I want to find what 1 pound will represent. It's going to be 1,000 grams multiplied by the 1 pound divided by the 2.2 pounds. The pounds cancel. So I'm going to have 1,000 grams over 2.2. Divide 1,000 by 2.1 to multiply, please. Remember, the answer we had from before was 454. Tell me what you get when you divide 1,000 by 2.2.
2.1 or 2.2, sir?
2.2.
So it's 2,200, sir.
No, man, that I multiply. If you multiply, me now multiply, I
Oh,
divide.
what you know?
454.54.
454.
Did we get the 454 from round the front before?
Yeah, 454.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. So I'm saying to you, it's a once you know one stuff, you can go ahead and calculate what the other stuff is. So I can calculate what half pound is in terms of grams.
I still really can't feel like course as much as though me and Matt's always a play boxing, but I try my best to feel that one.
No, man, I can't feel it, man. Trust me. All right. So, but guess what? It gets even nicer because I show you meter, I show you gram, I will show you something else. Kick him down, lady.
Kick him down, girl,
don't commit murder. That one, a lady, you know. Yeah, no, call her girl, call her lady. Milliliter, centiliter, deciliter, liter, deciliter, hectoliter, kiloliter. So sometimes you have to convert from milliliters to liters. You may not use centiliter or deciliter or deciliter or hectoliter or kiloliter, but most often than not, you're moving from milliliter to liter. You can look around in your houses now as an activity. Look around in your houses. Look for any container that you have and let me know if it could be your bleach bottle, it could be your ketchup bottle, your vinegar bottle, it could be your Fabuloso. Look to see if it gives you in both liters and milliliters. On the mark, gets it, go. Quick and fast.
What's that? No, sir.
I mean,
I'm going to go in the kitchen, man.
Straight up, because I sleep, you go and sleep on my Tracy B.
Lord Jesus.
Boy. Shanice, come get up, man. Shanice. Shan, get up.
Sir, only thing I say I know is a mango, sir, and that never. Jesus.
Shanice is something else. Oh my God. East Indian Shan?
Yes, sir, I'm having right beside me. I wait for so
and you wait until 9 o'clock come down.
Yes, sir.
I'll miss you one plus one buckle, sir.
You know, I saw a TikTok video a while ago for this stuff. I
Sir,
saw
me
TikTok.
just in a milliliter, me just a liter, net volume 1 liter.
1 liter?
Yes,
All
sir.
right. Hold the buckle with you. Hold the buckle. You can use one perfume buckle too, you know. And tell me, you know.
They will tell us to have perfume.
You're a hot girl, man. You must have perfume. You just are full of perfume. Me not
Sir,
ask
the
you.
Jimmy Choo.
The Jimmy Choo nice and the intense. No.
Here, sir.
No man, the Jimmy Choo intense, wicked.
Now them the chase you have, sir.
What you mean?
What's the trick here, sir?
What you mean, man? The Jimmy Choo intense. Anybody else? Ashley, you find anything?
Sir, my body spray have 1 milliliter, sir.
Very good. Hold on on one day. Hold on it.
My fluid ounce.
No, sir.
Nobody
Sir,
find out.
me have a flash rum buckle with me.
Jesus
Milliliter.
have mercy. Loris,
Remember too.
Loris,
Sir, the closest thing to me, sir.
leave that to Shanice.
Okay.
Loris, leave that
Sorry,
to Shanice.
sir.
Gosh,
Sir,
Shanice,
my perfume, my body splash have 250 milliliter, 8.4 fluid.
fluid ounces.
Yeah.
All right,
Fluid
cool.
ounces.
All right, great. Make we work with them the one day. Make we work with them the one day. So nobody no find nothing with no liter yet. And so anybody find anything with liter? No?
Yes, sir. My mama tell you me have I'm a detergent bottle with liter.
You want have 1 liter. All right, good. So Tracy, you have something with 1 liter. How many milliliters, Tracy, is in that 1 liter?
How many milliliter? I know 1,000, sir. I'm not sure.
Duh, 1,000. You got the goods. Nice.
Yes, sir.
You can't feel like person for true. Watch me.
Sir,
Remember
Tracy. Come on.
Bubble gum.
Bubble gum, man. All right, go. Let's go. So you at liters, and you want you go 10, 100, 1,000. So because you're going up, you multiply. Remember, when that's a general rule every time, you know. You go up, you multiply, you go down, you divide. So if you go by 3, any number you go up by, it means you can have that number of zeros, right? So when you multiply by 1 liter, by that, you're going to end up with 1,000 milliliters. So 1,000 milliliters is really 1 liter. So now, who had a perfume bottle? You saw them people.
I have one, sir.
I have one with me now, sir.
Wait, read it and tell me name. What upon it? How much liter?
No, millimeter. Me have 100 millimeter or 3.4 fluid ounce.
100 milliliters. She have 100 milliliters in our bottle, right? And if I want to find out how many liters that 100 milliliter work out to be, what can I do? How do I calculate?
Sir, I think you divide it, sir.
By what, Shan?
Sir, say from milliliter to liter, sir, 1,000, sir.
Very good. So, very nice. I'm really proud of you. 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to divide 100 divided by 1,000. When I divide 100 by 1,000, what do I get?
10.
10.
Really?
No, I think it's 0.1, sir.
Duh, 0.1. So I have 0.1 liter. I mean, the reason I'm doing this is because I want to ask you a question. Let me ask the question a different way first. You ever see a commercial coming on near me, tell me session on the airport road look like? You ever see a commercial from foreign yet will say $9.99?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Where we would have called it, where we would have seen in Jamaica, how much money would have called it?
No $1.
$1, sir.
No man, where would have called it? No, not $10.
Yes.
$9.99.
$10.
Would have called it $10, don't?
Yes.
All right. And if you see something for 99 cents, how much we have called it out here?
$1.
$1.
Do you think we have the time for no 99 cents
No,
business?
sir, we are round it off.
All right. But guess what? Tio, because we not have, you remember, so we don't have no 1 cent again, you know. So we always are round up. And we now round down, you know. So if my something come to $9.20, the cashier go tell me $10. And she can't make 80 cents because she can't find 80 cents because we not use the money there again. When last is one red money?
Sir, can't
Long
think.
time, sir.
All right. I mean, now talk about the $50 bill. All right, let's go. Here's my question to you. Look at the last example that I did. Which is more pleasing to the eyes to write? This or that? Should I say that your bottle is 0.1 liter, or would it look better than 100 milliliter?
It look better with 100 milliliters, sir.
Why?
Sir, because the more, the higher
easier
the
for
number, the
member,
better it
man,
looks,
sir.
sir.
Sir, the 100 meter
It
more.
makes it looks more, sir.
It looks
more.
Say it again. Say it again. It looks what?
More.
It looks more. It looks more. And guess what? So when we say in a Jamaica, we say $10 feed, but we go for me say $9.99. Why think them use $9.99? Because what?
Sir, because
it look them want it look reasonable,
less,
sir.
It look less. You may say to me, but sir, $10.99 versus $10 versus $9.99 is just 1 cent. Yeah, but to the eyes, to the mind, it is reach $10 yet.
Mm-hmm.
So this is why oftentimes you go and see the stuff $25.99, $26.99. You always have some 99 cents. And sometimes if you don't reach 99, you may say $6.49. They don't want to the $6.50, you know. $6.49.
Sir, and then they say it under $100, so when you take a stack,
It's $99.99,
sir.
But them right. I was about to say that, you know, I take it right out of my mouth, you know, because sometimes you're buying a television. All right, say you're buying a refrigerator. And the refrigerator, and trust me, I saw this refrigerator with my 2 eyes. So it's not a makeup. The refrigerator is $1,199.99. Them not to the $1,200, you know. Them not to the $1,200. Them are gonna say it's $1,199.99. So I gotta tell you, say the price of the fridge don't reach $1,200 yet. And somebody may say, sir, $1,200 for one fridge? Yeah, yes, Yes, you can get that fridge for $1,200. So it's more appealing to the eye. So I'm saying to you, when next you go into the kitchen and you look at your bottles, look at your bottles and see if the measurement of your bottle, if it is in the a representative unit. You notice them put the 100, matter of fact, let us calculate it, and I'll end class on that. Let us calculate it. I think Naomi says she see me call it 100 milliliters, and how many fluid ounces is, no, don't tell us how many fluid ounces again. Don't tell us it, Naomi. We can calculate it. We can calculate it.
Sir, we give you the fluid ounce.
Yeah, don't tell me the fluid ounce yet. We're going to do a little calculation first and see if we can get all right, so we're into milliliters. All right, I never give it that conversion. All right, let me not do it because I didn't give it that conversion. So it will be unfair for me to.
Sir,
I did. I actually gave it to you. Say it again.
Sorry, for test with sir.
No, it's not a matter of testing, but I actually did. I actually did. Let me show you where I did. I was also looking back in. New share. Remember I said to you that 1 liter is equal to 33.8 fluid ounces?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
And I also said to you that 1,000 milliliters is equal to 1 liter. So now I want to convert my Naomi's 100. Let me see if I can write it right here. So Naomi's,
250 milliliter, you know.
that's what your 100 something. No, where your something come up?
That's what the bottle is telling me. 250 milliliter.
Oh, it's not. So it's not. You didn't give me the 100 milliliter.
No, sir. 250 milliliter.
All right.
Sir, I told you Laris gave you the 100 milliliter.
Oh,
The
okay.
cup.
So,
Yes, sir.
Loris, so tell me, Loris, do you have the fluid ounces beside that 100 milliliter?
Yes, sir. It's 3.4.
Oh, no. Don't tell me. Don't tell me.
Sorry, sir.
We can calculate it and see if we can get it. And we can calculate yours to Naomi. All right? Come. So we know that. So 100 milliliters. 100 milliliters. And we're trying to convert the 100 milliliters. Come on, Sir Shan. Let's erase all of that. 100 milliliters.
Sir,
We'll
is
convert.
not writing anything, you know, sir.
Sorry, you know, I not seen it
No, you was
because
sharing the other screen, sir.
right. Are you seeing it now?
Yes, sir.
All right. So we're converting 100 milliliters to liters. So remember, kick him down, lady. Don't commit murder. Milliliter, centiliter, deciliter, liter, deciliter, hectoliter, kiloliter, right? And we know, so we're converting milliliters to liters. We're going down 10, 100, 1,000. So we're going to say 100 divided by 1,000. That cancel that is going to be equals to 0.1. So it's going to be 0.1 liter. So this is me using this formula to calculate this. I can now use this formulation, this formulation to see if I can get what Loris has. So I know 1 liter is equals to 33.8 fluid ounces. So if I want to find 0.1 liters, it's going to be equals to 33.8 fluid ounces multiplied by 0.1 liter divided by 1 liter. That cancels that. What is 33.8 multiplied by 0.1?
3.38.
3.38.
All right, Loris, tell me, your 100 milliliters, was it 3.38 fluid ounces?
No, sir. It was 3.4. Yes, sir.
All right. You notice I was able to say 4 before you even say it?
Sir.
Why? Oh, I get the 4.
You run it up, sir.
Very good. Yes, man. When you talk about the maths, man.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
run it up, sir.
Tracy. Yeah, Tracy.
3.4. So we get the 3.4 milliliter. You see, all of these conversions that I'm doing with you now, guys, is what enough go in at the lab go do. So you notice I had to use 2 different sets of conversions because guess what? Me no have the conversion from milliliters directly to fluid ounces, but I have milliliters to liters and I have liters to milliliters to fluid ounces. So I'm going to do 2 sets of conversion. You will have to be able to go into the exam or go into your lab and convert 2 different something in order to get what it is that you want. So you don't have to tell me what it is. Once you give me one measurement, I can use that one measurement to calculate the unit for the other one. Simple, real talk. We end here. It's 9 o'clock. Want to learn anything? Anybody learn anything tonight?
Of course, sir.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
So let me ask you a question. You don't have to identify yourself, but I gather that some of you did this course before. True or false?
Yes, sir. True.
All right. So some of you did this course before. Some of you doing the course for the first time. Those of you who are doing the course for the second time, have you gained any additional knowledge tonight?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
Sir, your lady thought, you know your thing already. You know you have it locked already.
All right, easy, Naomi, easy. Nice. So guys, what I want you to do for me tonight is to complete your EducaSoft pieces. Congratulations to those who listened to teacher and did what they were supposed to do. The rest of you need to complete your EducaSoft pieces. Please, I beg of you. You are going to get zeros, and I don't want to give you zeros. And when you finish, guys, all you have to do, is just listen to the recordings. Just listen to the recordings, and you will pass the course. Listen to the
recordings, sir.
Huh?
Where do you have the recordings on Educo?
YouTube.
Oh, YouTube. Forgot to say have them on your channel.
Yeah, man.
Sir.
Yes,
Sir,
ma'am.
the other day I went on it, I couldn't find anything. I started, but I was unable to open the file or the document or whatever. Nothing was coming up.
You serious? Anybody could I get on?
I applied math there, and I went on that, and it wasn't coming up. When I press it, it just get bigger, but I wasn't hearing nothing at all. Neither was I seeing anything.
Oh no.
We're going up our CVM, because that's sir depend right now.
Box cover.
No, I was sir depend CVM.
No, sir.
All right.
Mr. Shand.
Yes, please.
Sir, I still have my laptop open and I still get bounced off.
So you still, all right, all right, I'm going to stop sharing. So can you share your screen for me, please, Loris?
Let me check. Yeah. No, I'm trying to share with I'm using my phone with the class because I had the EducaSoft up, so I'm gonna try share that screen now.
Sir, quick question, sir.
Right ahead.
So we should do the other parts of the quiz on EducaSoft now? Like it says chapter 2, where it says chapter 2.
Start reading ahead of me now, please. Those of you who have already covered the unit 1, very nice, congratulations. Start reading ahead of me now, and I want you to continue to read ahead of me so that when I come to the class, you'll understand. If you read something and don't catch it, by the time I go through it, you should be able to be following what is happening. So read ahead of me. So yes.
So read and do the assessment, sir. And
go through the tutorials. Yes, okay, go through the tutorials. So you can't just go and do the tutorials like that, and you have to read through the assessments first. And this is what is going to help you guys to pass the course. If you work with me, you'll be good to go. If you don't do the work, it not go work. Loris, I'm waiting on you, love, to sign on, to share your screen.
Sir, Thursday, I got my dinner now.
All right, bless your heart. All the best, Naomi. Thanks for coming out.
Bye,
sir.
Sir.
She's allowing me to. I don't know why.
Not allowing you. Are you seeing this? Yeah, for those of you who, yeah, you can go, guys. I'll just speak to Loris right here. Loris, what you need to do is, what you share me from, Loris, is sharing from the screen, from your phone or the computer.
I am doing EducaSoft. It's not allowing me to sign in on my cell phone. And when I'm on the laptop, I only had access to do one of the quiz, and then the other one's not allowing me to access.
Can you share from your computer from your laptop, please?
It's not allowing me to share. I'm on it now, sir. It's bouncing me off. It's not allowing me. I don't know what's the problem.
I don't understand.
So,
what do you mean it's bouncing? What do you mean it's bouncing you off?
Not selecting. Wow.
All right. Call me on video now. I'm gonna end the session. Call me on video now so I can see what is happening to you on your computer. All right.
Okay, sir.